Ben's in a sweater, I've got my hair cut. Ben, what'd you think?
I can't stop this by myself.
Well, that didn't take long, Jose. Only a few days after we reviewed Minecraft Story Mode Episode 1, Telltale decided to release Story Mode Episode 2. They never do that, not this quickly.
Usually you have to wait a while. Usually you have to let it sink in, and then you kind of forget what happens in Episode 1. This time it was like, wait, what? Episode 3 downloading right now. When I get home, I'll be ready to play.
What happened was they put out the retail version of Episode 1, and they figured, well, let's just release Episode 2 at the same time, which is awesome. So we were able to pick up our stories and play Ep 2. What'd you think about it?
Well, assembly required starts off with a bang, I guess you could say. You're in your minecart with whoever you chose to go after, some magical person who might be able to help you save the world from this giant tyrant. I ended up in a cart with my homie Axel.
Yes, I was with the lady. I was not with Axel.
This is so cool. The amount of engineering it must have taken to do this?
You end up in Boomtown, which I thought is an exciting set piece for the game. There's a whole lot of explosions going around, people throwing bombs and TNT flying all over the place. And then it's just like ducking, you're dodging your way through it, and then the episode's over. That's it. That's pretty much how it ends.
Well, wait a minute. You went to Boomtown. I didn't go to Boomtown.
Yo, schoolboy, we're gonna have some words.
What you're doing at the beginning of Episode 2 is you're trying to find the members of the Order of the Stone, who at the very first episode you start to learn these are these ancient heroes who are going to help you. Yeah, they got to stop. They got to stop the Wither, which is taking over all of Minecraft world. It's destroying everything. You got to find these ancient heroes, and who you choose to go with at the end of Episode 1 is who you start off Episode 2 with, and there's two totally different story paths.
So the decisions that you make in Episode 1 start to change the game right away in Episode 2.
It does right away. However, once you get through that first sequence, you're in Boomtown, I'm in the other one, it automatically just syncs together.
Everything back up.
Yeah.
And the thing I was kind of taken back by this episode was that it's so quick. You know, I mean, you do end up together, and then you make a little bit more decisions, and then it just ends kind of abruptly. I thought like I was getting into it, and I'm like, this is when the twist is going to happen. Something big's going to happen. You get into a little slow motion fight, and then you're like, all right, now let's take this to the next episode.
I know, it's very short. It's probably 45 minutes to blast through this episode. And I gotta say, you know, we talked about the first episode, and one of the problems that I had with it, one of the problems you had with it, is that it feels like it's a little too lightweight for what Telltale does. And we're hoping that we're gonna start seeing the repercussions of these decisions start to really impact kind of the connection you have with the characters and how the story's told. Well, they start alluding to that by having these two divergent paths at the beginning of Episode 2, but unfortunately, they kind of ditch out on all the other things. So it really feels like caring about these characters, caring who you're with, caring who you're friends with, who's mad at you, just none of it really feels like it matters. I mean, we're already 2 episodes in. I'm starting to worry that this series is not going to kind of grab me the way that the other ones did. I think we can agree Minecraft Episode 2, it doesn't quite do enough to carry the momentum that we had in the first episode, and it's just too short, not enough meaning here. Jose, that's why I can only give it a 6 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 6.5. Your hair looks great. I wish my hair had a little bounce.
I got a little bit of a Nathan Drake today, a little Victor Lucas.